Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti and this is episode 14 of the Battleship Brawl Tournament. In this episode we have the HMS Funky by Charadon facing off against the Hamster Cruisers by Zyonix, which we haven't seen since the first episode. Fortunately, that's just how the brackets fell in the order of the episodes. It hasn't seen much time. Both of these... This is a secondary bracket, so both of these ships are competing for a spot to continue on in the tourney. Whoever loses this match will be eliminated. Since both ships have been featured in other videos in the past, we will get this battle underway. It looks like I spawned the Hamster Cruisers a little high. They did a little bit of fall in there before they hit the water, but it doesn't seem to matter. So they're moving. None of the guns were ready before it made a difference. Okay, oh, Hamster Cruisers firing first. 3 shells coming in. Doing a little bit of damage to the HMS Funky there. As we saw when the Hamsters faced off against the Gladius, the Hamster Cruiser shells are not the most powerful. Oh, but the HMS Funky shells missing, falling short repeatedly. Oh, that might be good. Oh, there we go. The adorable little Hamster Cruiser getting smashed in the side there, losing one of its pontoons. Oh, are those gonna? Yeah, that was a hit. That blew off part of the keel. Now that cruiser is going to be too top heavy, I bet, and it's going to pitch over and, well, roll over, not pitch over. I keep messing that up. I don't know why. But let's see. We got this other Hamster Cruiser over here firing away. That shell looks like, oh, must be a time after impact fused, and hitting the water counts as an impact. That, or it's got a timed fuse as well, and it just detonated early. The HMS. Oh, those. The main guns in the HMS Funky actually are actually getting to shoot. Oh, but then it got shot right in the back. Oh, just explosions ripping through the HMS Funky. Oh, they're both down to 87 and 86%, but one of the 3 Hamster Cruisers has been completely deaded. It has been destroyed and despawned. That Hamster Cruiser shot missed. Oh, big EMP strike there. Doesn't seem to have done much, though. Apparently, hamsters are very EMP resistant. Another EMP strike. Not doing much. So I know crams are some of the best delivery systems for EMP in the game at the moment. It can put a lot of EMP on target, really, in just a few shells. But it doesn't seem to... These EMPs don't seem to be doing much. I don't know if there's wood in here or... there's wood underneath the metal there. That would do it. Oh, got a hole blown in the... Both of the main guns on both of the HMS Funkies have taken some serious damage from the Hamster Cruisers. But at the moment, I believe the HMS Funky... Oh yeah, the HMS Funky is definitely in the lead as far as hit points go because one of the Hamster Cruisers has been completely destroyed. So it's basically, its hit points are at 66% right now with everything being at 100. And neither of the HMS Funkies are that low, so it is definitely in the lead. And that's the risk you take when you build these multi-ship entries. If one of your entries do get down to 55%, you end up losing a big chunk of hit points for good that you cannot get back. But HMS Funky getting a misfire there, blowing itself back up. Explosions ripping through that gun, doing all sorts of damage to that to the ship. Oh, that's unfortunate. It seems both of the HMS Funkies their weaponry has been disabled, no longer functional, but they have a heavy hit point lead, and the weaponry on the Hamster Cruisers doesn't seem able to completely counter the HMS Funky's repair bots. We'll see if the HMS Funkies have enough resources to repair their weapons back up to an operable state. Oh, well, those cannons fired, and they hit, but they're just the EMP, and those EMP strikes have not been doing a whole lot of these Hamster Cruisers. We've got 5 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock here. Oh, that's a big hit to the turret. Yeah, that... This is kind of interesting. This is probably going to come down to the wire. It's going to be a matter of whether the hamsters can manage to do enough damage before time runs out. So I don't think that the HMS Funkies are going to be able to bring their weapons back online when they're continually getting hit like this. It's Gun's like, I'm not down yet. I'm just going to fire this little dinky shell in a really huge arc and hope it hits. And it did not, because the hamster cruiser turned. Another little guy coming in, no hit. That shell skipping off the water, and the turret taking another hit, resetting the repairs that the HMS Funky has to do. Oh, those shells bounced, landed a good hit, blew the poor little hamster's face right off. That is a sad, sad hamster. Oof. Took another hit. Oh, but this HMS Funky also took a big hit. But the two hamsters just don't seem to be able to do enough. Like, they'll get one ship down fairly low on hit points, and then they switch targets, and then the ship that they were beating on before repairs itself. I mentioned this tactic in one of the battles with the Night Glimmer, and the HMS Funky seems to be making good use of it here, though it is also starting to get some of those high explosive shells off, and those are making these hamsters very, very, very sad creatures. That was a ricochet, but this is 1.955. I'm using the old version. At least that's what I was told when it was sent to me by Carmenera, or Carmenera, however you say that. That's strange. I may have been misinformed there. It looks like this hamster cruiser is having a little trouble staying afloat at this point. Oh, it is actually despawning. There it goes. So, yeah, it is pretty much impossible for the hamster cruisers to win at this point now, because they are at 33%, and which means they would have that one hamster cruiser would have to kill both HMS Funkies to win this battle. Would have to despawn them both to get them to get the win. And with this one being 98%, healing up and starting to rain EMP shells again, I'm not so sure that's going to happen. This one's just going to sit here and tank the shots while its buddy starts finishing off the hamster. I mean, that's a really long shot for a cram on a pretty fast and nimble target. Yeah, just not going to land any shells from that range, HMS Funky. Not against this small and agile an opponent. But if the HMS Funky gets in close again, and that main cannon starts firing those HE shells, then the hamster won't be so happy at that point. Yep, those repair bots repairing away furiously, putting out that deck back, putting the pieces of this ship back together, trying to get it back in fighting order. The hamsters just, like, those cannons seem to be really accurate. They seem to be doing a really good job of landing their shots, but the shells themselves just seem to be a little bit lacking in power, because they aren't the biggest cannons. And I think the main gun on this HMS Funky just took a major hit. Yep, it did. It has been popped yet again. Oh jeez. Well, yep, it's definitely going to timer now, because there's only 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Because the hamster cruiser does not have the destructive power to actually kill these HMS Funkies, but the HMS Funkies have had their weapons disabled. If the hamsters had done that sooner, they probably would have pulled out the win. But they got a little too close, took a little bit too long to do that, and the HMS Funky was able to blow away one of their brothers early on. And we've got 20 seconds left on the clock now. Basically just waiting for it to be official, because, like I said before, the cruiser has to despawn both opponents to win at this point. Because they are at 33%, and at that point you would just, yep, there it is. There's the timer. That is 10 minutes. This first battle goes to the HMS Funky. I will go ahead and get the Hamster cruiser team. And that's a little high. I don't need to restart, just destroy. There we go. Hamster cruiser team. There we go, that's better. Okay. Get the Funky Whammy Slammy, the name of the blueprint, spawned in. And we will get round 2 underway. The spawn stick wigs out from the impacts of the ships it spawned. Took some damage there. Oh no, 89%. No, I'm not including the spawn stick in the HMS Funky's. Like, it's not part of the actual fleet. It's just there to spawn them in, you know. It's not big enough to actually do anything. The enemies don't target it until after everything else is dead. Yeah, it looks like that the main gun on the HMS Funky there is firing away at this Hamster cruiser, and if it gets a good hit in, oh, blowing up the bottom portion, blowing a hole in the keel, this will make the Hamster cruiser top heavy and possibly capsize in its turn. Oh, the nose of the Hamster taking an EMP shot there, and it looks like it was enough to take out that cannon. Oh, this Hamster just took a big hit to its pontoon. The guns on the HMS Funky this time seem to be not getting taken out as easily. And are they moving backwards? Oh, I spoke too soon. The main gun over here has been knocked out. Oh god, that's gonna be friendly fire. Oh no! The HMS Funky just took out its friend's gun, I think. Oh no! Oh, it killed its AI! Oh no! Oh, the most unfriendly of fire ever. Oh no! Oh, I think what happened there is the main gun came into range and it started adjusting, and the firing angle required before firing was set too high, so it fired too soon, and that made the shells fall short, and it just happened to slam right into the AI compartment of the other HMS Funky. Oh, this is probably going to be going to a round 3. Oh, they did take out the spawn stick there. But yeah, I don't think the HMS Funky is going to be able to repair its weapons with 3 Hamster cruisers beating on it. And both of its guns are currently offline. That is a stroke of some serious bad luck for the HMS Funky. Like, oh man, the odds of that. I suggest everybody go back and rewind and replay that again and just watch it, because that is a moment that we will probably never see again. Unless the Zvezdas manage to kill each other. They do like to get a little bit close. But that was just... I can't believe that not only did it hit its friend, it managed to hit it in the AI compartment and take it out. That is unreal. Like, Xionics, you better keep praying to whoever you're praying to, man, because jeez. Holy crap. Because yeah, the HMS Funky, if this ship were about 100%, this entry would now be at 50% hit points. which means in order for the HMS Funky to win, it would have to get its opponent beneath that, and if you go beneath that, you despawn. So it has to kill all 3 of its opponents in order to win, and its weapons are disabled. It's not going to happen. The hamsters are not going to let it rebuild its weapons, and with all 3 of them beating on it, the HMS Funky is actually losing hit points with all 3 of the hamsters beating on one target. It is going down. Bam! 66%. And there goes part of the gun, blown off again. I cannot believe that happened. That is ridiculous. Oh, almost had some hamster friendly fire there. Shells skipping off the water, and man, oh, some of the repair bots are getting taken out, which is not going to help with the hit point situation. But I think the hamsters are going to end up killing the HMS Funky, as long as they don't kill each other and their shells stop being defeated by the water. That may have been another ricochet. I'm curious. I'm gonna have to double check this because I was told this was 1.955. But there may have been a mistake made there, because we did see that one shell ricochet before and previously, but I'm not sure if that was an actual ricochet or if that was a, bouncing off the water. HMS Funky down to 62%. Basically just waiting to make it official at this point. Now, if the hamster cruisers could stop playing, skipping their shells off the water. So I'm gonna laugh if I'm gonna laugh if one of the hamster cruisers ends up taking out a friend because a shell skips off the water. That would be instant karma. Well, mostly instant. Just add water karma? I don't know. That was a stupid joke. I'm sorry. Got 3 minutes 45 seconds left on the clock here. HMS Funky's down to 57%. Won't take too many more shots to knock it out. Went up to 58 there very briefly. Came back down to 57. The hamsters looks like, why is this hamster so far out? Getting closer. Well, then again, being that far out might be helping it because it's not skipping its water. It shells off the eye. Stand corrected. So, they keep hitting the water, and even when they don't skip, they're detonating prematurely for some reason. I guess going into the water counts as an impact, and then it penetrates as far as it's supposed to, and then detonates. Oh, these hamsters keep getting really close to blowing each other up, but not quite managing it. I can't believe one of the HMS Funkies managed to one-shot its friend. One shot. One badly timed, poorly aimed shot, and the HMS Funky was destroyed. Like, that is crazy. And now this is going to go to a round 3. But yeah, that is why these things are generally best 2 out of 3. Why I do that with tournaments, so that complete things that are just complete luck like that won't end up eliminating somebody from the tournament. Oh my God, hamsters! I was praising your ability to land shots earlier, and now you can't hit anything. Oh, jeez. It must be aiming for the AI now, and it's in a really good place, except when you're not aiming at it. Hey, come on, get like perfectly in line with it, and then fire one of those plunging fire shots. Ugh. Nope, it fired it too. Oh, that one's gonna be a good one. Well, sort of good. Didn't do a whole lot, but it did land. Oh, it's down to 56%. 55%. 54, there it is, it's 2 damaged. Is it going to stay 2 damaged long enough to despawn, though? Because it's right there on the edge. There it goes, yep, despawning. The Hamster cruiser fleet is victorious here in round 2. And we are going to move on to a round 3. Ugh, long video is long. This episode. Like, that, but that was utterly ridiculous. Like, I am sorry, Charcharodon, that that happened to you. I have some pretty bad luck myself at times. But that was just... Man. I don't... Like, that was a 1 in a million shot. This might be a bit... I think it's a bit too high for the hamster. Dip down a little. Okay. That should be good. Hopefully I didn't just screw up and spawn them on the same team. But we will find out in a moment. Nope, I did not. They are aiming at one another, moving and doing their thing. All the ships aiming at one another, getting their guns ready. The main cannons are aiming on the HMS Funky, but I think they might still be too far out of range to actually land anything. And yeah, see, that's the kind of shot that made the HMS Funky, made them friendly fire each other to death. Oh, that looks like it might be good. Shells coming in. Nope. Just barely got dodged. Oh, these have independent AIs. They're aiming at different, or nope, they've just been knocked EMP'd, I think. Or they're just being really wonky on how they're deciding to turn their turrets. What are they doing? This hamster is being kind of silly, and it just lost a pontoon because of it. Okay, now it seems to have the AI is... It may have lost its weapon controlling AI from EMP damage. The local weapon control, if the EMP shells hit the barrel or something, they may have gone down and knocked out the local weapon controller. But now this hamster is a bit badly damaged. One of the HMS Funkies is also pretty badly damaged. This one, yes, it lost its main gun again. That gun is getting taken out really easily. That is no bueno. This poor hamster's flopped over on its side, completely lost one of its pontoons, can't stay. Oh! Well, I think it has bigger problems to worry about than its pontoon now, because that hamster is dead. Bye-bye, little guy. Oh, that's a big hit. Yep, that hamster cruiser is despawning. It is destroyed. What's the HMS Funkies are doing? This one seems to be doing fine, sitting pretty, 95%. This one over here, down to 79%, trying to fix that gun yet again. Looks like that one may have punched through just like a single block or two, or maybe 2 or 3 of the HMS Funky without exploding. And this one's lobbing little bitty EMP shells. Must have some gauge damage on the cannon, but it's not completely disabled. That's a bit bigger shell. Got that meteor thump to it. But does not seem to be probably having the multi-barrel issue. Oh! That was so close to hitting that hamster right on the nose. Oh, but those main guns. It does not take many hits from that to knock out a hamster. Then again, it doesn't take many hits from a hamster to knock out that gun. Oh, that's a hit. That's some damage in. Not a whole lot. May have detonated a little bit too far out, but now they're getting broadside. Oh, EMP strike goes in there. Doesn't seem to have done much, though. I think it would have to actually hit the hamster itself, or maybe on the nose, to really do anything, because the wooden layer underneath the metal in the hull is pretty good EMP protection. Like that. That was a good hit from the EMP, but it doesn't seem to go very far. Where the heck did that shell going? Oh, another big ol' HE strike. Oh, right, dead center. Blowing off part of the pontoon, and I think this hamster may have lost its weapon control via EMP. Oh, that hamster just lost its face. Oh, yep, that's the end of this poor little hamster cruiser. Yep, 51%. Both of its turrets popped. Or no, only one of its turrets popped. Or is that just stuck? I can't tell. It looked like both of them fell off. It looked like the front one fell off to where the back one is. But no, it's still attached, so that's the back one still. And there it goes, despawning. Only one hamster cruiser remaining. And the HMS Funky just had its turret pop again. And its second turret just got popped. No! Now we're going to have to sit here for 5 minutes while the HMS Funky is unable to do anything, but the hamster is just too far behind to win by hit points. Oh, no. It's trying. It's firing away. Oh, and then it eats another shell straight to the cannon. And explosions ripping through it as the ammunition detonates there. You know what? Real quick, I want to check something. Pause the timer there. What am I looking at? Blocks. I don't see the armor blocks that were supposed to be in this. But I haven't actually looked at those blocks. I'm not exactly sure where they are. I was thinking maybe the because I don't remember cram shells exploding like that. But maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, where is the hamster? There it is. Oh no, and now we're gonna have the HMS Funkies colliding with each other. Imminent lag. Well, that could have been worse. Oh man, this is one heck of a long video. This is probably going to be the longest video I've filmed to date for these tournaments. So I don't think any of the Cruiser Clash videos went the distance in 3 rounds. Well, I mean, technically round 2, the hamster won by eliminating its opponent, but there was like 50 seconds left on the clock, so basically went the distance. No, there goes the gun again. Oh, Jar-Jarodon, your turret needs more armor. And there it goes again. Jeez, the hamster cruiser point accurate on those things. Oh, there was some EMP, but it looked like it hit the hull, so probably didn't do much. If they can land those EMP shells on the hamsters themselves, that seems to knock out their weapon controls. And then maybe the HMS Funky will actually get to fix a gun without the hamster sniping it out again. Oh. But yeah, this battle is basically over because that single hamster cruiser will have to sink both HMS Funkies within the next 2 minutes and 50 seconds to win. And it's just not going to happen. I'm getting... Oh, they're colliding again. Getting frame drops from that. And the turret got blown off again. Oh, got a 2-for-1 on that shot. Damaged both ships. You guys need to stop hugging there. It's not helping you out. Not doing you any favors. Another shell lands on the HMS Funky, but it's just not enough. It does not do enough damage. If the Hamsters had knocked out those guns sooner, before any of them got eliminated. Oh, excuse me. No, sudden yawn. Excuse me there. Yeah, because those EMP shells don't even seem to be able to destroy the, they don't have enough oomph. Wait, is that metal or is that actually wood on the outside? I think that's the pontoon, right? It's metal hull, but the pontoon is wood. Right. Makes sense. Why make a metal pontoon and fill it with air when you can just make it out of, you know, the super floaty wood? Oh. I hear my dog going after her squeaky toy in the background there. Hey, Allie, shush. Quiet, you. We got 50 seconds left on the clock. Whoops, wrong button. Like, both of these HMS Funkies are looking very worse for wear after their tangle with the Hamsters. But, 74% and 80%, that's 77% health, which is over double that of 33%. So that's definitely victory for the HMS Funky. As soon as that timer goes off in 8 seconds, that'll be it, Psionics. Unfortunately, your Hamsters will be eliminated. They were cute little guys, and there it is. And I think what Psionics is, these look like a lot like the hamster tanks that he made for the Panzer IV tournament. I think he just took the turret off of those and slapped them onto a boat, which may explain why they're a little underpowered and destructive force. But unfortunately, Psionics, yep, that is it for your run in the Battleship Brawl. You have been eliminated. Congratulations to Charcharodon. You will be moving on to the next round of the secondary bracket here, and continuing your run to try and claim the winning position. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you stuck through this whole over half an hour long video, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was so long, and I will see you guys on the battlefield.